Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's super important for Canadian electricians, especially with our long, cold winters: the rules for vehicle heater receptacles in parking lots. You know, those outlets for block heaters. The Canadian Electrical Code has some very specific requirements, and if you're doing commercial work, you need to get this right. So let's plug in and get powered up with some knowledge. The main rule we're talking about is Rule 8 to 400 in the Canadian Electrical Code, which is adopted in Ontario as part of the OESC. This rule is all about making sure these circuits are safe and don't get overloaded, which is a real risk when you have dozens of cars plugging in their engine heaters at once. The fundamental principle is that each receptacle or small group of receptacles needs its own dedicated protection. So what does this look like in practice? The code is very clear. You must provide one dedicated branch circuit for every single duplex receptacle. That's one 2-pole outlet, like the kind you see everywhere. Alternatively, if you're using single receptacles, you can put a maximum of 2 of them on one dedicated branch circuit. You can't just daisy chain a whole row of parking stall outlets on a single breaker. One duplex gets a breaker. 2 singles get a breaker. That's it. This ensures that if one car's heater has a fault, it doesn't take down the entire row. Now, let's talk about the size of that breaker. Because this is where things have changed over the years, and it's a critical detail. For a long time, up until the 2015 edition of the Canadian Electrical Code, the maximum overcurrent protection you could use for these circuits was 15 amps, and for a while, that worked fine. Most block heaters were in the 750 to 1000 watt range, pulling well under 10 amps. But vehicles have evolved, and so have their heating systems. Newer trucks and larger vehicles started coming with more powerful engine heaters, sometimes even battery warmers and other accessories. These could easily draw 12, 13, or even 14 amps. When you plug that into a 15 MP circuit on a freezing cold day, that initial inrush current could be just enough to cause nuisance tripping. Imagine being a property manager dealing with calls all winter about breakers tripping constantly. It was a real headache. Recognizing this issue, the Code Committee made a significant change starting with the 2018 CEC, and this change has carried through to the 2021 and the current 2024 editions. The maximum allowable amperage for the overcurrent protection was increased from 15 amps to 20 amps. This was a smart move. It aligns the electrical code with the standards for the heaters themselves, which now can be designed to draw closer to that 20 amp limit without causing problems. So, for any new installation you are doing today in Ontario or any province that has adopted a recent code cycle, you can and should be using 20 MP breakers for these circuits. A 20 MP circuit provides that extra headroom to prevent nuisance tripping, ensuring that when a driver plugs in their vehicle on a -30 night, they can be confident it will actually be warm in the morning. To recap the current rule for 2024 and beyond, for uncontrolled vehicle heater receptacles in a parking lot, you need one dedicated branch circuit for each duplex receptacle, or for every 2 single receptacles, and that branch circuit can now be protected by a maximum 20 amp overcurrent device. It's also important to note that this rule applies specifically to those standard, uncontrolled outlets. If you're working with a sophisticated energy management system that cycles power to different stalls, there are other sub-rules that come into play, but for the vast majority of parking lot installations, Rule 8 to 400 is your guide. Getting this right is all about safety, reliability, and doing a professional job that stands the test of time and the cold. Nobody wants callbacks for tripping breakers in the middle of a blizzard. By following the code and using a 20 amp circuit, you're providing a robust solution that meets the demands of modern vehicles. I hope this breakdown was helpful and cleared up any confusion about the rules for block heater outlets. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the electrical code. Let me know in the comments if you've run into issues with this on a job site. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.